So, Bob, passwords have become a four-letter word in some places when you start to talk about password complexity and length and uniqueness
Most
and
places.
all those kinds of things. Yes, often.
Yeah.
And one of the places that a lot of folks try to gain some efficiency is by saving those in their web browsers when they log into different sites. Is it okay to save passwords in a browser?
You know, something, it's funny, you say, you know, when they go to sites and you start to think about how often do people go to websites and need credentials. And it probably, if you go back in time 10 years, this was not necessarily a thing to be concerned about. You know, it has become nearly everything to people. And I think that's why, number one, all the browser manufacturers have stuck that save button in there. When you go to a website, you put in your username and password and it says, would you like me to save this for next time? It's just so easy to hit the save button and I won't have to worry about that. You've solved a problem and created a problem when you've done that. And probably if you're the end user, the problem you've, you know, saved yourself from having and you've saved all the headache is all you're really concerned about. The security problem that you've created is now those are all saved. People would probably think that they're saved securely encrypted in some bucket vault thing, but that's not actually true. They're saved in a file in plain text, and anybody that were to be able to get onto your machine remotely or to sit right in front of it, the cleaning person walks up, opens up your browser and goes to settings, security, passwords. He or she has the entire list of every single site that you've gone to, and if it was secure and required a username and password, there they are in plain text, no little asterisks blocking out the password. They have everything. Print, take it home, banking information if you had it on there and it didn't have multi-factor, bang, they've got the keys to the kingdom. So it looks like a very innocuous thing that I just hit the save button and it helped me next time. It sounds simple and easy and has not, quote unquote, created a security risk. You've created one of the biggest security risks by doing that. And if somebody gets on that machine in any manner, it will be one of the first things they target. It's just you've made it too easy for them because it's saved in one file in one place and it's not encrypted. So it's a really big deal.
Well, and you say one place, however, a lot of browsers and services now allow syncing of all that information. So if you have multiple devices, it's going to sync all of them to all of them. So let's say that was part of your Google sphere, and now you've logged in to another machine. So people are like, oh, nobody gets at my work computer. There's no way they could ever get to that information. Well, now you log into your Google account at home, and all those passwords are there. And your kids are playing on there and doing TikToks, right? The ramifications, if you have that active syncing going on, explodes.
It does explode. You're absolutely right about that. So
what's the answer?
I mean, the answer is password management. You need a tool that will be able to store all of those encrypted in one place that's protected by one super secure, long, complex password that would open up the vault, because that's usually what these tools have. They are a vault system that allows you to basically crack it open with one password and be able to use it, and it will insert the username and password as you go to the sites really on demand. Go to a website, pops up a username and password field, hit one button and it fills in those credentials automatically. Can't see them. They are hidden behind the asterisks. But it's pulling them securely out of the vault and pasting them in.
And will also generate them for you.
I think
then you can avoid setting lousy passwords.
Password 123. Yes, it will not be that. You ask it for a complex password, you can determine length, 16 to 28 characters, make me a password. And there's no way you will remember that password, whatever it is, but it will remember it until the next time you're prompted for a change, or maybe a password got stolen and you want to change it, it will change it on the fly with one click.
So what I hear you saying is don't store passwords. in
Don't
browsers.
store passwords in browsers. Bad, bad, bad.